Hey everyone, welcome back to Page to Prosperity. In today's video, I'm excited to do a deep dive into the top 10 most important lessons I learned from the personal finance classic Your Money or Your Life by Vicki Robin and Joe Domingue. This book completely changed how I think about money, work, and what makes for a fulfilling life. It provides an incredibly helpful step-by-step system for gaining control of your finances and aligning your spending with your values. I found this book eye-opening and truly life-changing, which is why I want to share a detailed breakdown of the top lessons with you today. Lesson number 1 is that money equals life energy. Every single time you spend money, you are spending a bit of your precious, finite life energy. Since you only have so much time and energy, you need to be very conscious of how you spend it. Analyze whether your spending matches up with what's truly most important to you. For example, mindlessly buying fast fashion clothes from massive polluting corporations may seem affordable, but it comes at the great cost of supporting unsustainable businesses with unethical practices. Once you start seeing each dollar spent as life energy spent, you can align your spending with your environmental values. Lesson 2 is to know your real hourly wage. You can calculate this by taking your total after-tax income earned in a year and dividing it by the total number of hours you work to earn that amount. This shows exactly how much life energy you're trading for every dollar earned. Knowing your real hourly wage enables you to make more informed decisions about jobs, side gigs, and spending. For instance, say your real hourly wage at your corporate job is $20 an hour after taxes. Is picking up a side gig delivering food making sense if it only earns you $10 an hour? Probably not. And that shiny new $500 gadget becomes much less appealing when you realize it will cost 25 hours of your precious time and energy. Lesson 3 is to distinguish between needs and wants. Needs are things like basic nutritious food, adequate shelter, and basic clothing. Wants are desires, not necessities. The TV subscription, trendy clothes, the latest smartphone. This book really pushes you to minimize wants and focus your spending only on needs aligned with your values. For example, take a moment to think. Do you really need the expensive cable package with 200 channels when you only regularly watch about 5 of them? Or do you simply want the comfort of mindlessly flipping through channels? Identifying these differences in your spending is eye-opening. Lesson 4 is to spend consciously. Every time you're about to buy something, pause and sincerely ask yourself, will this purchase add long-term value to my life? Or will it simply provide short-term pleasure? Do I genuinely need this or do I just want it? Is this the best possible use of my money and life energy? This kind of conscious spending analysis trains you to align purchases with what truly matters, instead of carelessly swiping your credit card without considering the life energy cost. Lesson 5 is to minimize debt at all costs. Debt almost always costs your future life energy and financial freedom. Car loans, credit cards, student loans. These all sacrifice your future time and energy to pay down past purchases. The book challenges you to avoid debt by living below your means and saving up to buy things like cars and cash. The average American household has around $90,000 in debt. Imagine how much more freedom, options, and life energy you would have without that burden. Lesson 6 is to stop thinking about consumption and focus more on fulfillment. A fancy new purchase may provide a temporary dopamine hit for your brain, but lasting fulfillment comes from meaningful relationships, experiences, personal growth, and aligning actions with values. This lesson pushes you to manage spending to maximize a deeply fulfilling life, rather than shallowly chasing momentary happiness through consumption. Before we dive into the second half of the list, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and like this video if you're finding it helpful so far. Stick around until the end because we'll be sharing 3 actionable money tips you can implement starting today. Alright, back to the top lessons from Your Money or Your Life. Lesson 7 is to align your spending with your values. Take time to identify your core values. Maybe it's family, spirituality, health, learning, nature, charity, creativity, etc. Then carefully analyze how you actually spend your time and money. Is it matching up with what matters most? For instance, if one of your top values is environmental sustainability, but you spend freely on fast fashion and bottled water without thinking, that's misalignment. Consciously direct more spending towards values, aligned businesses. Lesson 8 is to cultivate your purpose and build skills that provide fulfillment beyond money. Really explore your interests and gifts that can offer meaningful, value-aligned work. For example, if you love animals, explore skills like dog training or veterinary work. If you love creating, develop writing, design, or music skills. Discover work aligned with purpose, not just earning the highest paycheck. Lesson 9 is to design a balanced financial life. Create a reasonable spending plan that covers needs, savings for the future, and some reasonable wants that bring joy and meaning. The goal is to avoid both money scarcity stress and thoughtless overspending. Aim for a balanced plan specific to your earnings and values that supports savings without depriving all joy from life. Financial balance leads to peace, security, and abundant fulfillment. Finally, Lesson 10 is to invest in yourself through lifelong learning. Put time, energy, and money into growing yourself, your knowledge, skills, health, and well-being. Make learning, creating, and exploring your passions a regular habit. This growth investment into yourself will compound exponentially over time into a richly fulfilling life. You'll have so much more to offer the world when you nurture your mind, body, and spirit. Phew, what an incredible book! I highly recommend everyone read Your Money or Your Life to deeply change how you think about money, work, and purpose. Now, as promised, here are 3 actionable money tips you can start implementing today. First, calculate your real hourly wage. So when you spend money, you know exactly how much life energy it is costing you. Second, minimize expenses by carefully distinguishing needs from wants. Avoid impulse purchases that sacrifice your life energy. And third, set up automatic transfers to save a portion of your income before you can spend it. This will grow your savings while you focus on value-aligned spending. Even small steps like these compound over time into greater financial freedom and a purpose-driven life. Take a deeper dive into the book. You can find the link in the description. Please let me know in the comments if you found this video helpful. Subscribe and stay tuned for simple tips to transform your financial life. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.